Period.
Kelsey could be charged with possession as well. You can't. It's like a cop saying, "Oh."
She had to make sure.
It's like a cop saying, "Hey." It's like a cop saying, "Hey, we ain't gonna charge you, but just tell us you did."
So she's a smart girl. She got that in there. So let me go over real quick what happened. Kelsey said that, yeah, and I'm gonna give you the good points because we gotta be back in 1:30. So Kelsey said me and Megan were best friends. We had a good relationship, and that both of them met Tory at the Rock Nation brunch in 2020. So at the beginning of the year. She said that they had communications and were chilling, but that she had started privately talking to Tory. She said Megan encouraged her to date Tory. Megan basically hooked them up. She said her and Tory did have a sexual relationship. They had sex multiple times. And so Tory was telling the truth. And so they asked her outright, did
wait.
with Tory?
So she said that she had sex with Tory while Meg said she just had a crush. So Kelsey herself admitted she had sex with Tory while Meg chalked up that relationship to a simple crush.
Yes, you got it right on the head. And so they said, where y'all from? Kelsey say, I don't know where Megan from. I guess Bexar County, but I'm from Victoria. Okay, she say Tory from wherever he from. So she say that she had to go back to Houston because she had COVID. So that she was gone for about 2 or 3 months. So she said Megan was back at the Airbnb in LA. Okay. She said at the end of June, it was time for her to go back. So Megan got up there and said that Kelsey had been up for like 2 days before the party. Kelsey said she had been up for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Another contradiction. She said Megan called her and said, bitch, we about to get a house. Get rid of all your shit. You don't need none of it. Leave it all. So Kelsey says she subleased her apartment, got rid of all her furniture, all her shit, and went to LA with a suitcase and bags. So them suitcases that nobody wants to claim, she didn't spoke on it, so that'll be interesting. So a couple of days before the incident, which was the 12th, they got an invitation to Kylie's house for this gathering. Kelsey wanted to make it very clear that it was not a party. For whatever reason, she wanted people to know, no, this was a gathering with a few people. She even corrected the prosecutor anytime she would say party. And she would make her say gathering. I don't know what the deal is with that shit. But anyway, she said me, Kelsey, Megan, and EJ rolled in the car to Kylie's house. And she said Megan wanted to cook nachos, okay? And I'm very upset about that. Who in the hell go to Kylie Jenner's house and cook hamburger meat and roast hell? I don't like that. That was some poor shit. So I think that she embarrassed the culture doing that shit.
Hey, I don't mean to interrupt, but is that some Houston shit? Is that some Houston shit?
You say
That's
what
y'all be doing?
Nah, we don't be doing that. When we go to a bitch like Kylie's house, we get in our act. We get on Pinterest and look up how to plate that chicken. We might still make some chicken, but we gonna cut it right, lay it up there, you know, do the breast, cut it down the middle, stuff it or something. Bitch, with a little razzle dazzle. This Kylie Jenner house, bitch. What is you doing making nachos, bitch? Very poor. So Kelsey said it was 3 or 4 people playing beer pong. And so she say, when Megan came out, she say, oh, y'all having fun without me? Now, Megan said she brought the food out to the people. Kelsey said she don't know nothing about no damn food. It wasn't no damn nachos. It wasn't no nothing. They were just out there drinking the shit. So they said how many people was out there at that point? She said about 5 or 6. She said, but a lot of shit is kind of blurry because we had a lot of alcohol. Kelsey made it very clear that there was a lot of liquor. She said it was alcohol city. Them bitches was drinking. She said the last thing I remember was Megan's demeanor. So then she said, I passed out like at least 3 hours after I got there. She said, I went upstairs. Oh, not she didn't say she went upstairs. She said she passed out. They didn't specify where. She said, when I woke up, I was more sober. She said, the people there were her, EJ, Megan, Kylie, and Tory. She said Megan was drunk and her demeanor was very obnoxious. And that she kept on doing this laugh. Like she was just doing this obnoxious ass laugh that was like, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? And so EJ said to Kelsey, it's time to go. Okay? So Kelsey said, I want to make it clear. I didn't have on no bikini. I had on pajamas. And so she said, I put on my pajamas and I told Megan it's time to go. They said, what kind of stuff, was in the bag? And she said, like whatever Megan would use and travel with and like extra sets of bikinis and shit like that.
Can I have an extra plate?
Thank you so much. Thank you. So she said Megan did not want to leave. She said, and at the same time, Tory was doing his thing. They said, what that mean? She said Tory was being Tory. They said, what does that mean? She said Tory was flirting with Kylie. We knew that, though. So then, EJ, the stylist, said, tell Megan to come on. Kelsey said, Megan do not want to leave. Thank you. Ooh, Brussels. I love Brussels sprouts.
I figured.
Okay, and then so EJ said, all right, Kelsey, go tell that bitch her wig slipping. Because I guess they felt like that bitch want to leave with her wig slipping. So Kelsey went and told Megan, your wig slipping, girl. So she said that's when Megan was more willing to leave because the wig was slipping, but she was still kind of hesitant. So she said she had EJ put all their bags in the car. And so she said that she had not met Quan before that night. All right, so the bags were put in the car, and Tory was still inside, but Megan wanted Tory to leave. She said, Tory said, look, Quan, take them home. They said, what was Tory's attitude at the time? Like, was he upset? She was like, he wasn't upset. He just was like, take him home. And then she literally says, it's not that Tory didn't want to leave. It's that he didn't want to get in that car. That's literally what said. So she said, Kelsey confirms that they left. Kelsey, Megan, and Quan left in the car. EJ leaves in his car. She said, the attorney said, do you remember calling your sister? She said, yeah, I called my sister, and we talked about general things and about my excitement, about doing something like this. So it implied to me, you called your sister on some shit like, oh, bitch, I'm at college in the house. Like, girl, some shit like that. And so, she said Megan was just drunk and obnoxious as fuck, but she was more level at this point. Not completely sober, but more level. Hold on.